All right, welcome to this second video, and we're going in the second encounter. My name is Baron. I'm here to make a little bit of Middara gameplay and try builds with different concepts. So we've got Remi, who's going to be a shadow stalker. She's going to use the crew or discipline, bring the shadows eventually. She basically moves a lot. That's the whole shtick that she has, and she will be eventually a debuffer. We've got Remi, who's going to be our counter master or tank counter, something like that. He's going to try to get the aggro and deal as much damage as he can with while countering. And we've got Nightingale, and she's the vow masochist. Eventually, I want her to be able to distribute vow tokens everywhere to herself and her team to increase everyone's damage and make powerful spells, unfortunately at the cost of her own health. But it's okay, she's gonna survive. To support her in this endeavor, we're gonna have Rook, our courage stifler and future healer. His old build is about using a lot of armor to deal damage by casting spells, and also using mend and other disciplines that will help him heal his team and support his team. He also has the possibility to have more consumables in hands, so he's able to throw potions and stuff, I guess, more easily than others. So that's it. Let's read what's gonna happen. All right, so basically, wrong way. They hit a wall and they realize that probably they've been a little bit faster than other teams, and so they're waiting for other teams to finish to proceed. We then go to setting up camp, and there's a little event here. Zeke is going to do a perception check, and he maybe will find some loot or just go to towards the fire and be cozy and rest. So let's make a perception 10 check. I didn't uncheck everything. I didn't unexhaust. I will do this next time. It doesn't really matter for now. I have nothing that will influence a skill check. So I have nothing that re-rolls or any roll or something like that. So I will just try to do this. Let's see. 5, that's 8, and 6 perception, that's a pass. So let's see what we're gonna get. Success, check out the loot. Right below here, rewards. The party gains 4 random mundane consumables. Very cool. And I'm going to be able to distribute them among them because, you see Zeke has not a lot of stuff in hand anymore. And neither does Rook. So let's see what we get. So I'm going to shuffle this here, and we'll see the 4 first consumables that we get. Shuffle. Oh, why does it? I just want to try if... Oh, okay, so if it's the same thing up, we just don't see it turn. Sorry, I didn't know. That's... Okay, so let's shuffle. Okay, a plank. Good. Let's... Well, I don't know if it's that... Let's draw. Yeah, okay, that's a plank. Oh, I love this. We've got the balm, we've got a beer, and we've got a throwing knives. So let's distribute this among them people. I'm gonna use, yeah, I like him to have some kind of range capacity because, it depends on countering, and this is free to use, so I like to have these options so that it frees up like his SPUs. She already has 2 of these in her pack, so I'm gonna move this around. At any time an ally with an SOI, I think I'm gonna still keep that for her just because she moves around a lot. So if there's an emergency and my characters are far away, she's gonna be able maybe to get close more quickly and use this to heal people. Listen, I'm not gonna give 2 of these to him. There we go. I'm gonna use the magic bomb to him. I like just the fact that he's like the guy who gives stuff to his team because he can have 4 consumables. He's gonna have a beer. He's gonna keep this because it's SOI heal, so he's gonna be able to heal someone else. Cure and use the ubiquitous plank, which we love. Actually, maybe I should give that to Remi because she's the one that covers the most ground, so maybe she'll be able to place this to help her allies. All right, so Cozy Fire. Basically, they get to know each other. Rook comes from a farming family. Like I said, Nightingale and Zeke are nobles. Remi is still a little bit shy. We get to discover a little bit more of her personality. And Nightingale really wants to be a adventurer. Remi kind of avoids the criminal thing that she's got around her, and that's pretty much it. We go to the Mast Day 2. This is the setup, and I'm gonna do this, refresh my characters because I didn't do it yet. We're gonna start this. Just so you know, this is final, the way I... oh no, this is not final because she cannot have this. Yeah, I'm gonna give that. I didn't really look at the encounter. I know what it is, but, you know, I'm gonna give this to him because he's the most inclined to receive damage, so that's good. Yeah, that's... the items will not change for the encounter. I will just refresh everything and give back their HP. Alright, so I've done the setup. Like so, I refreshed all my characters. They're all at 0 HP. We're on the first round. I didn't shuffle this yet. I've just added the initiative of these guys to it. I didn't place them yet. I want to read the encounter first with you so that I tell you what's my thinking behind how I will place these guys. All right, let's do this. They get to do this cave with water. So water here, there's entering terrain there, obstructing terrain, and this part here, let's go see on the map, is elevation. So it's an elevation difference of 2. So the special rules usually indicates that you can go down without penalty, but you cannot go up. All right. So you can't return up once they will come down of this elevation. The only person that could ignore this is Remi with her avian flight ability. So she would be able to go up. There's also special rules for line of sight. You cannot make line of sight with anyone on a higher elevation if they are not on the last squares of the elevation, right? And the same if they are far away and we've got like your allies who are kind of hidden here, they won't be able to make a line of sight. If they are far away and they are far away, you can have line of sight. The figures that are the highest are the ones that dictates if there's line of sight being done or not. Also, they receive a +1 to their attack rolls to target people that are of a lower elevation. So there's some strategy going on here. These two things are pillars of something, I don't know, or egg cases that I don't know. So let's go to this pup here. This is a Gévaudan in French. It's a region in France that is known for lycanthropy, werewolf tales. I don't know the details, but Le Loup du Gévaudan, which is Gévaudan's wolf, is a tale of some sort. Please tell me if I'm wrong, but if I recall correctly, that's what it is. That's the reference. So the Gévaudan seems to be kind of stuck. Not stuck, but he's like on the other side of a water pond. This is important to notice because if a character, any character, is in water, they will not be able to dodge. There might be special abilities that, you know, contradicts this, but this is the base rule. So basically it's kind of dangerous for us to get in water because, for example, Zeke, which is a countermaster, half of his whole build is kind of obsolete. So not a good thing. Yeah, so I guess we'll have to range attack him or bait him, aggro him away. Alright, so the Gévaudan is agile. Each turn the Gévaudan is attacked, dodge. Ferocious. When the Gévaudan successfully dodges an attack, it gains Courage. Courage is a token that you can only have one of it. It's an effect, positive effect. And basically, the next time you hit, making an attack, not a spell, but an attack, you gain a shield and a book. And if you miss, you discard it. There is a synergy that is important with Courage, with one of the disciplines in the Sanctus line. It's not relevant for now, but basically there's a discipline that uses this, and there are ways to kind of use this not for the effect that it's supposed to be. Like, basically, we want to keep Courage to gain SP. That's basically it. So anyways, we'll see that in time. I don't know if Rook will use this discipline. I don't remember if I've put that in my build. I think so. Adrenaline, the first time each turn the Gévaudan it will counter with an attack at up to reach 2. So, okay, that's pretty dangerous, reach 2. What about its AI? Is there an opponent adjacent? Make an attack, then move to be up to reach 2 from the farthest opponent during this attack, during this action at +4 movement. Okay, that's okay. Gévaudan like really moves a lot. I mean, I killed it before with my friends, but I wasn't the one controlling it, so I really realized that it moves really a lot with the reach. I mean, like, yeah, he's gonna get you. Is there an opponent within reach 2? Make an attack, reach 2, pull. Okay, so he can pull you in the water, I guess, if he wants to. Force 11, that's a great force. Can it move and attack an opponent within reach 2? Probably not for now. So what would he do? Move to be up, add up to reach 2 from the nearest opponent, then make an attack reach 2, then move to be reach 2 from the farthest opponent within movement range, and make an attack reach 2. So, okay. What I can see is that this might provoke break attacks. So maybe that's something that we have to think about. There doesn't seem to be any passives that prevents break attacks, so to be mindful of. Symbols, +1 physical damage, armor piercing with books, +2 physical damage with stars. Okay, that's pretty strong. 12 health, it's okay. 10 defense, okay, hard to hit. 6 movement. Armor 0, and okay, good combat dice, and the orange dice is good for books. There are good chances for him to armor pierce. Conviction 2 whites, okay, so, you know, it's a small beast. Like, it's a mini boss. Like, it's not a real boss, but it could give us some hard times. In my play session with my friends last week, it was pretty easy, actually. And this is the tactic that we used. The Gévaudan will not do anything unless you get close to it. And this range is 6 plus a reach of 2, so 8. If you can not be in a range of 8 from it, he will do nothing. He will stay there and he will see you. The golden rules doesn't imply that he should do anything. So what we get from this is that the Gévaudan is not necessarily aggressive. He's more maybe protective, but if you get close to it, he will attack. So our strategy that we used is basically to kite around, prevent being in the 8 range from the Gévaudan, and try to get these to us. Okay, so yes, it means that they will start the attack probably unless Remi gets there, but I don't want Remi to go there. I want them to come down to us. But that's a strategy. So we get rid of them, and then we go to the Gévaudan. So this is a strategy I'm going to use. It just makes sense. It's a tactical game. you gotta win. You gotta make the best as you can with the information that you have without abuse. It's not abuse. Like, we just consider that the Gévaudan is, you know, he's very wary. He stays there, and I mean, he's protected with water, because if you go there, it's harder for you to survive his attack. So I think it just makes sense. And let's read the win conditions. All opponents are defeated, pretty clear, and all the adventurers are defeated is the lose condition. No loot. Loot level mundane, special encounter rules, grading, so it's just a grading thing. If I kill everything, I get more points. A potential of 11 points. And I don't want anyone to be defeated. Tip, flanking, and terrain, so this is very much a terrain fight. And we will try to deal with that. There's no counter, like, it doesn't seem to matter, so I don't need to use this, whatever. So let's first count the 8 range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So basically, this is the range. We cannot be inside this part without triggering the Gévaudan, all right? So here, I think it's a little bit farther here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, so all these things, all this is the range that we want to avoid. So basically, what I want to do is stay in these 3 rows here and not cross over this obstructing terrain here. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Move up to range 4. All right, so this means that they will pretty much move as soon as we get here. Yeah, as soon as we get here, they will move. So it's pretty close to the starting point. So here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the maximum movement range. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, I mean, honestly, they can move and attack if they have line of sight, which they do, as soon as you go right here. So I don't need to move that far. And this is good because my friends are going to be pretty close. So I just want to, you know, make my first characters to move around here. And this will make them move and attack. All right, so I would like to pull them in with Rook because of his high defense. And he has a little bit of dodge too. I think it would be nice for him to aggro them. He's going to be able to resist because Zeke cannot counter from range, so it's not the time. I want him to be aggroed when they will be able to make their melee attack. Last week we really went as far as we could with our movement, and then they came in, so it was much more close, but I want to bring them here instead. Like, I want to bring them here and have the battle here instead of here to prevent having to deal with the elevation stuff and have them have +1 and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Initiative. Round 1. Fight. Oh my. Okay, very nice. Okay, so unfortunately we're gonna move, we're gonna lose a round because there's nothing gonna happen anyways with these guys. He's not gonna move, they're not gonna move, so whatever. Flip, flip. Because no one moved, it means that we've got 1 urgency token. We do not want to have to reach a certain amount of urgency token, otherwise we lose, no matter if none of us is defeated. So we've got 1, it's fine. After that, I don't think it's gonna happen again, so we're good. Rook, good. I'm very happy about this. So he's gonna be the one attracting them. I really like the fact that we don't have to, like, deal with the number of rounds. Like, I appreciate this from this fight. So I'm just gonna put him here, and I'm gonna leave these guys here. Maybe move them a little bit around so they have, like, SOI, easier SOI. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There you go, my dude. So I think I will only use He's gonna gain SP anyways, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm just gonna use 1 SP and move here. This is done. There's nothing that I can activate anyways for more than that. Nightingale is in the back, so I'm gonna put her maybe here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one of those two will be able to attack her. I don't necessarily want that, so I think I'm gonna pull her back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I don't want someone here either. So I really want them to stay around here. So she moved and spent 1, whatever. Is there anything I can do other than that? Not really. So this is the end of this turn. It's going to be a boring first turn. It's just like positioning, posturing, we could say. Then it's going to be Zeke. I do want Zeke to be a little bit closer. I'm just going to put him here, and her I don't really mind. I'm going to put her there. Like, yeah, I just wing it because, you know, we know that it's not going to make a big difference. I'm going to flip and end this turn. I'm just going to spend my SP for moving. I gave myself a dodge token because it's the start of the encounter. That's already done. And I will not use any one time per encounter abilities for anyone. So that's pretty much the first turn. And yeah, shuffle and flip. What do we have? So we've got Rook and Remi. So we've got those guys that are gonna be able to deal damage. I would have liked Zeke. No, it's okay. It's okay. I will not do anything with Rook. I will just give him all the SP he wants. Flip. Remi. +3, nothing to do with this. She's gonna stay there. Flip. Okay, guys, honestly, I will use my keyboard more. Like, it's just... I forget, and I'm so used to doing this and selecting. It will get better. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Remi is here and doesn't do anything, and it's the start of the cave sickles. So let's start with the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4 ranged attack. So that's the only way for him to attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. This doesn't incur a -1 penalty for ranged attack. It's just water. But this does, because the line of sight really crosses both of them. So -1 to its attack roll. And let's remember that the hive mind only activates at range 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no one in range. Pretty happy with that. The other ones will have the benefit, but not the first one. So this is a pretty easy... Wow, okay, so nothing happens. I didn't even think of dodging, but nothing happens. And that's pretty much its turn. We're gonna have a purple one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, no, he won't move because there's no one close. So that's it. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can he hit it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. No, he cannot hit. So he's just gonna stay there. So both of them are like, yeah, they're gonna stay there. I didn't even think about this, but actually, like, this guy's alone. So, you know, we could think that maybe it's not a good thing. You know, the golden rules, would they put themselves in a bad situation? You know, I don't really know. I'm gonna play it like this for now, because then, you know, it means that all my characters are gonna be close, and them, they will be able to come in. So we're gonna see. I mean, that's life. We gotta make decisions, and yeah. So flip this and Nightingale. So she's gonna spend 1 and 2 to be able to move in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1 and 2, or 1 and 2. I'm gonna put her there so that, you know, like, she won't be able to be attacked in melee. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Attack with these guys. Let's roll. I need to empower. Ooh. Nice. Wow. Okay, so 14. Yeah, that's 6 over. 6 plus 2 damage, 8. So basically, I one-shot it. So goodbye. Good riddance. That's pretty much her turn. I forgot to spend my 2 SP for attacks. Thank you, Nightingale. It was very nice of you to participate. And the Gévaudan is still alone in his corner, and then we've got Zeke. So Zeke, I want him to grab the attention. Oh, he needs to be within range 4 first. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I need Zeke to be here, actually, so that they do the range 4 attack. This guy, though, 1, 2, 3, 4, will not attack Zeke. He will move 1 and then attack. So he will... Okay, first he's gonna earn this for the start of his turn. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus 2 movements from spending SP. There we go. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope. So he needs to spend another SP to move, unfortunately. So yeah, that's bad because he has less SP to kind of deal with the attacks, but it's okay. I need stuff. It's got to happen. And actually, maybe we're still gonna be the first ones to play. We don't know. So, and on his next turn, he's gonna earn the 3 SP, so that's okay. I mean, he has free dodges. He's got, you know, it's a brand new turn. A brand new turn. Flip it. Reverse it. Shuffle it. And, yeah. Flip. Surprise, surprise. Zeke is there. Okay, so... yeah. 1, 2, 3. Zeke cannot attack them because they're not on the edge. He's just gonna stay there, and he has a lot of points to do whatever he wants. So that's his turn, and it's gonna work because the sickles are gonna come in. So the first one to play is the purple one, and 1, 2, 3, 4. He's not in range, so he has to do the last AI. Can it move and attack? He can, and he will. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's it, and he's gonna make a ranged attack. I will dodge with this and see how this goes. Oh, sorry. I will never get used to this. Okay, so roll. +2, okay, that's good. Let's see how they fare. Like, he has just 1, so that's what it is. 5, 6, 7, 8. So it does touch, but because of the defense here, it doesn't in the end. So that's pretty much the end. Oh, sorry, this one here. It's the end of its turn, and that's it. We go with the orange one. Is gonna attack first with this, the second AI, with a +1. And of course, my little friend here is gonna dodge, and it's gonna be a 1 SP dodge this time. So this, meh. I can't reroll because it's a skull. Too bad. And I roll this. Oh my, I'm very lucky. So doesn't hit. That's the end of its of this part, and then he's got to move. So he's gonna move to be adjacent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna put him there. He's... Is it within? Sorry. Damage within movement range. It's the closest he can be. So that's it. Yeah, he's gonna make an attack, and I'm gonna dodge. Again, we do want him to dodge. And this time I'm gonna use this one, because there's a free counter inside. And let's see. Oof. Okay, this one I'm gonna reroll for sure. So I'm gonna exhaust this. Oh my god, that's so much better. What? Okay, so exhausted. All right. He has +1. That's +5. Honestly, super good. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a counter, baby. And an attack. Let's see if it hits. It could. I mean, I guess if it has 2 7s, maybe. Okay, no, it doesn't hit. So let's counter, and it's gonna be a free counter. So I just roll my attack. Hopefully it's gonna be good. Oh, nice. Okay, so 7. Okay, that's 13 plus all these damage. Okay, that's gonna be hard. I think I actually probably kill it. Okay, so 13 minus 8, that's 5 and 1 damage, yeah. So he dies. And that's pretty much the turn of the Cave Sickles. Do I want to do something else with him? Probably not. I could have used my SP, but, you know, it doesn't matter. I could have even re-rolled. It doesn't matter. Let's flip it. Rook. So I think it could be time. Like, should I go towards this guy already to start the attack? He's the next one that's gonna play, and so Nightingale and Remi are gonna be able to attack it. Yeah, I'm gonna trigger it. Okay, so Rook, full everything. So 1 SP, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, he's gonna be able to be attacked. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And I actually, like, this guy seems to dodge. Like, he's gonna dodge things. So if I can keep it in water, I'll be happy with that. It will not. I will try to not abuse the AI and make him stay there if it can go somewhere else, but, you know, there's a lot of water around, so it's probably what's gonna happen. Oh no, he's... Oh no, it's 2 already from the get-go. He's in their terrain. I didn't notice this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, range 2. Well, reach 2, we should say, and that works. So he's gonna go there and attack from this distance here, probably. Make an attack. Is there no button? No. Can it move and attack? Move to be up at reach 2. Make an attack within reach 2. Move again. So this guy can actually move twice. So, like I said, like in the previous video, usually you only have 1 move. But because this is AI, I think it really has its own rules. It would make no sense that it wouldn't be able to do both moves when it's written, right? So it's more when you have a lot of disciplines, different disciplines, and you make your own builds. The rule is clear for characters, but for enemies, this guy has 2 moves. So this means that he will attack, and then he's going to go to the farthest opponent in movement range with 6 and do another reach 2 attack. So that's pretty powerful, and he's going to go probably towards Nightingale. Do I need to do something with him? No. There's nothing to do. Oh, can he? Yeah, he's going to be able to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. So, my darling. Courage Stifle. Just select it. What? Okay. That's very intense for no reason. So only 8. I don't think this is gonna pass. Yeah, 2 white conviction. I mean, you could have double 2s or something. We'll see. There we go. Yeah. Resist. It makes sense. And I'm gonna actually... Should I do this again to attack, or should I Well, I have one free dodge and he won't be able to counter anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna spend everything and try to Courage Stifle again, and hopefully it's gonna be better. Oh my god, seriously. Can I reroll something? Do I have a reroll? Anytime, gain SP, effect, blah blah blah. This sucks. Like, I hate it because I really like this ability, and it should be kind of strong and easy to hit because there already is like 6, so it's better average than any of these dice, and yet I cannot, for the sake of me, land Courage Stifle. So I'm like doubting myself right now, but you know, like, it's technically it should work, but you know, I think I'm just unlucky. We'll see with this guy. So conviction. Yeah, okay, so whatever. Nothing happens, and that's the end of their turn. And as we saw, first time each turn they go down is attacked, which is not the case. It was a spell. The first time turn on a can, it will counter with an attack. It counters as well within reach 2, so it cannot right now. It's gonna be the last AI. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And he's gonna do the reach attack towards my little guy here. This is the attack. I'm gonna dodge. First and foremost, I'm gonna dodge. Where is he? So this. Let's see how this goes. Okay, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, 9. That's good. It's pretty easy. I forgot to roll this, but I only need a +1. Of course, I roll a skull, but it doesn't matter. I will do my best. I have a lot of armor, so I should be able to deal with that. What do we have here? So it's a +1 attack with +2, so 3 damage. 1 armor piercing, so 3 damage versus 3 armor. So it's still 0, but I can't counter because I don't have like reach weapons. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this part of the AI. Then make, okay, that's it. Then move to be up to reach 2 from the farthest opponent within movement range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He won't be able to. So I guess he just attacks root. Like, he just stays there. But my opinion is that I think it will move them. It will use the move to get out of the water. So he will be able to dodge. That's the intelligent thing to do. So that's it. He's gonna make another attack, and I miscalculated that, but it's okay. I should survive. Should I try to dodge again at any time, gain 1 SP? Honestly, I think I'm gonna do this. So he's gonna drink because it's at any time. I can do whatever I want with this. And I'm gonna put that back in the place here. It gains 1 SP, which he automatically uses for a dodge, and hopefully it's gonna be better. I hate how it works. Okay. Okay, so +2. It's not so bad. Let's roll this. Oh my god. So 14. 14 with armor piercing, nonetheless. 3 armor piercing. That's bad. So 14 against 8, 9, 10. So that's 4 damage from the get-go. We're gonna have. Does he have? Maybe I'm gonna use this once per encounter. We'll see. Doesn't matter actually, as long as he doesn't die. So 4 damage, and +2, so 6 damage. +2, so that's 8 damage. Another one here, so that's 9 damage. Okay, 9 damage, and it's only -1 because armor piercing, so 8 damage. I think he's gonna tank it simply because this is, yeah, like I said earlier, like it will just be if it's gonna kill him, I'm gonna use this. That's it. That's the strategy. He cannot counter from this distance, so that's pretty much the end of this AI turn. Yep, that's pretty much it. Okay, well that dealt a lot of damage. Nightingale, her turn. She's gonna gain 3 SPs. She cannot attack this one yet, so I will maybe make her try to go there. Yeah, we'll see, because she cannot, you know, go up on this ledge, so it's too much elevation difference. So I think she's gonna try and go against the Gévaudan, or at least help maybe Rook by giving her a little potion. Or use her, yeah, she could use her knives actually. Yeah, I think that's what she's gonna do. Alright, so spend 1, move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That gives her range 4 for the thrown weapon. So I'm gonna spend this and roll this die. Hopefully it's gonna be high. Oh my, like useless thrown weapon. Alright, so 1 damage. Yeah, that's pretty much it. 1 damage. Anyways, he's gonna do a lot of attacks next turn, so yeah, it's okay. She's gonna stay there, and maybe she's gonna be able to position herself to be, you know, in a pincer situation. We'll see, I don't know. So, end turn, I think it's what is happening. Remi. Alright, so Remi here, I think I'm gonna go adjacent so that she triggers this, and then the guy will go to the farthest opponent, and this is the guy, and I want this. So, anyways, we'll see. Alright, 1 SP, fly, 1, 2, well, not fly, but you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and she's gonna do a melee quote-unquote attack with her wand of missiles. So 2, so we'll see. Okay, not so bad. 7, 8, 9, but okay, so 10 defense. This doesn't cut it, and so she's gonna use 2 more because she has, I think, free counters. Yeah, she has a free dodge. Yeah, she has a free dodge, so it's gonna be fine. And let's reroll this. Okay, so let's forget. Thank you for your inefficacy. Yeah, I'm disappointed. I'm gonna use the throwing knives. 3, okay. Could be worse, could be better. The game we played last week, we just killed it with like 2 or 3 thrown knives. Like we hit like 7, 6, or I don't know, like it was like super quick. So it's not the same kind of fight, but it's okay. I like the variation is interesting. She could move 1 and not provoke break attacks, but it's, I mean, move 1 space diagonally. Yeah, the guy will move very far away, so I'm just gonna use this to move her here. I could have just moved there earlier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, actually, I think I'm gonna do this because it will kind of force Gévaudan to go in the water. It's gonna go like, so the initial movement she did was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now she used this for after the attack. It doesn't change anything. Then she goes there with her diagonal movement, and the Gévaudan will have to go around for Zeke. I think it's still gonna make him be able to reach it, but we'll see. Now is the end of her turn. All right, flip. Flip. Shuffle. I don't know. Oh, it's R for shuffle. Okay, it's the same thing as roll. And we're gonna flip them again. Okay, cool. Oh, very nice. Okay, this is very advantageous for us. All right, so Zeke first. This guy. This guy. Start of turn. Gain 3. It's not 3, but whatever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm gonna go there so that, you know, we're gonna kind of try to force maybe the Jevoda to stay. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna do a thrown attack. As simple as that. So spend 1 for move. Spend the thrown attack. And we'll see what goes. Oh my god. Like it's so... whatever. 1, 2, 3. Alright. A little bit more than halfway. We're gonna get there. So this is the end of Zeke's turn. Then it's Rook. Rook has some damage, and actually this guy counters. So the first time each turn the Gévaudan can, it will counter with a melee attack at up to reach 2. So I have half a mind of Remi is after. Yeah, I think I'm gonna move him this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, it doesn't give him flanking yet, but I'm gonna move Remi and Nightingale will have flanking, I think. So this is... where is Rook? Oh, he's there. I forgot to refresh. 3, so 1 for movement. And he's gonna Courage Stifle. Hopefully it's gonna be better. Okay, it's better. So 10. Let's hope this works. Yes. Oh, crap. Oh my god, I'm so unlucky. Like, I can't believe this. Anyways, so it fails. No Courage Stifle for him. Sorry, dude. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Rook, for your passionate display. Remi. I think I'm gonna make her move here. As simple as that. I always forget. Yeah, I'm gonna use this anyways. So I'm gonna use this just so that she can move around here without spending SP. And I will attack it. Attack it at least once. And we'll see. He's gonna dodge. True, he's gonna dodge this attack. The first time each turn the Gévaudan can, it will counter with a melee attack. Wait, does it mean that he would have countered against Remi earlier? She would, actually. He can counter against magic, but he can counter against Remi with her missile weapon. So, alright, I think it's a good thing. I mean, I will do it. It's he would have done it, so I will definitely counter. And Remi didn't have, at this point, this was turn, she had no SP. She could have dodged and maybe counter. So this, she would have used this earlier. It's all in my head. It's okay. Like, it's fine. So let's see if it hits Remi. 6, 7, 8. 8. She will use her dodge. Oh crap! Really? When making a dodge roll, if you don't roll, add +1. So 8, 9. Okay, so I'm good. I'm good. He doesn't hit. 6, 8. So I've got 9 because of the dodge roll and this marvelous ability here that she. Oh, so I guess she's gonna counter. So she would have countered earlier. Oh, so close. 7, 8, 9 doesn't even do anything. So doesn't matter. At least she survived. So now we've returned to the correct step where she wasn't able to attack him, and he will of course Oh, he also dodges. Anyways, he doesn't like, yeah, anyways, it doesn't change anything because my attacks miss, but he will also dodge. So it doesn't change anything for now. He cannot dodge the spells that I sent him, and he cannot dodge either the thrown knives. So like everything is fine, except that he's gonna do a counter attack. Can she dodge the counter attack? Yes, she will. Now this is the correct turn. She will roll this. Oh, nice. Oh my god. Okay. And counter attacking is gonna be. Oh my. Okay. 7. Okay, that's 13, and she's got actually +5. So okay, I'm good. Okay, I'm good. 12. No, no, wait. 8, 12, 13. That's the maximum she can have. That's crazy. Still, it hits. So how much damage? Too much, probably. Could be worse. So it's gonna do 1, 2, 3 with 3 armor per piercing, but she only has 1. So basically 1, 2, 3, and that's it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, not so bad. And she actually, oh, she didn't. She could counter with this. So yeah, she's gonna counter again, even though it sucks. 7, 8. Nope, doesn't work. That's it, that's all. Flip it and reverse it. Cave Sickle's turn. Alright, this guy. Can it move and attack? For sure, but there's no opponent in... Oh yes, there's an opponent in 4 range. Oh, but it doesn't see her because of the distance, so it has to move. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. He's gonna attack the nearest opponent. They're equal. I'm gonna make it attack the most damaged one. It's equal, so it's gonna be Zeke, because Nightingale is after. Front of the line, Zeke. Alright. I will not use a dodge, I think, because it's alone, so it's gonna be just 2 purple, and I want to keep my dodges for... I mean, he has free dodge and full... Okay, no, I'm gonna use it just in case. So this and this. 3, that's pretty good. And this. 5, 6, 8. That's good. So nothing happens. Very nice. And he stays there for now. And that ends its turn. And Nightingale. Alright, so Nightingale, my dear, please kill this. Knowing that it's gonna do, like, it's gonna dodge and stuff. Alright, so she refreshes more SP. She uses 1 to walk towards it. Let's pay 2 and attack with this and empower. True. Let's see how it does. Oh, nice. Oh my god, okay. Okay, that's very nice, but he dodges. So again, the first time each turn the Gévaudan's attack dodge, it's just once, so if she attacks again, he won't be able to dodge. We'll see. Alright, so 1, this gives him 11 defense. And with 11, I think she still hits, right? 8. Yes, that's pretty good. So pretty happy. 13. So 13 gives her a 2 damage advantage and a few books. So that gives her a +1 magic damage. And the empower is there, so +2 magic damage. So that's 4 magic damage. We've got another magic damage here, so 5 damage. And finally, a lot of shields, so 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah, that's a 9 damage attack. No armor, and the dodge didn't work, and the damage applies first, and it kills our Gévaudan. And Nightingale still has still have possibilities. She did not. Did she move? Yes, she did move. Yeah, she did move. So she cannot move again. She doesn't have anything that makes her move. So that's it for her turn. Flip, and the Gévaudan is dead, so I do not care. What? Good. Let's flip it and reverse it. Cave Sickle, what do you do? Oh yes, true, there's a loot token. We've got a restore, mundane, and let's draw. What is it? 6. Not very lucky with loot. No monster loot, no loot items, but it's okay. Is there an opponent within range 4? I think there is. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Zeke. And of course, Zeke is gonna dodge if he can. I think I'm gonna keep the counter in case it comes closer, so I'm just gonna pay 1. I'm gonna dodge, of course. And the attack, which is not very strong anyways, misses. And he's gonna move to be adjacent to the opponent with the most damage within movement range. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And he's gonna make an attack. And this time I'm gonna use this, and hopefully it will be able to counter. +1, better than nothing. I could re-roll. I didn't use this yet. Oh, it's just, yeah, it's +1. It gives +2. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, so that's good. 5, 6, 7. It's a successful dodge, which means that he can counter, and he's gonna counter. No empowerment. It's fine. Okay, so he's dead. I hate that the die just, floated up and then went down. Like, does it mean that it really rolled? Or it's just like a, I don't know, like physics thing that it should roll and then it should be valid when it stops? Or is the value determined before and it just makes a, bogus animation, but it was a 7 anyways? I don't know. He will die for sure. There's no counting, nothing. It's not necessary. And there's gonna be a loot draw. And money again. At least it's good amounts of money. Like 6 and 8s is pretty much the highest one. I could have had like a 4 or a 2, I think. So, I've earned a lot of money, which is fine. And this finishes this encounter. It's a success. Let's see, what are the rewards? Win conditions, restore adventurer, so they're gonna heal, and poor doggy. Alright, and how many points? So 5. Alright, so that's pretty cool. We've got 11 points, so that's 37 points. Guys, 37 points. I'm happy with that. And this will finish this encounter. Let's just go to poor doggy. Remi here is kind of sad because we killed the Gévaudan, and it's kind of like a puppy. It's like a dog, and she likes animals. She has cats, and she has a little exchange with Zeke about that. The fact that she likes cat, and he guessed right that she liked cats. And yeah, it's just like realizing that in this world, Middara, like, we kill monsters. They actually look like, animals still that we know. It's like a dog, but very fantastic looking. I don't know, like, for me, it's super intense. And she's a little bit sad, but that's life. We go to the second night. Alright, so for the second night, Nightingale goes away and explores a little bit, and she falls on another contestant, another student, I guess, and he's going away with some loot. And I need to make a decision: should I extort the man for this extra loot? And her justification is that he was rude and he also doesn't need it. I didn't find that he was particularly rude in the text, so it's more like, you know, she kind of convinces herself to do this. Or do I let the man pass unharassed? And after all, he earned it, which is true. And I'm like a good guy. So, and we used the first option last week with my friends, so I'm gonna do step aside. And I'm gonna read it because I have no idea what it does. Nightingale figured she couldn't just take his stuff. The man shoved his way past her, causing her to stumble. "This swag's mine," he said with a haughty laugh. "We fought the Guardian, so we got the loot. You're the princess, you've got to be way better than than we are. Find your own monsters to kill." Nightingale didn't argue, glaring at his retreating back. She grunted, then made her way back to camp. And we will gain 5 points to the Masquerade. Oh, okay, so we still gain something. 5 points to the Masquerade. Honestly, we have maximum points. I don't know what it's gonna give us, but it's impossible to have more points than that. So we're at 42 points. Boom. I'm just gonna read again. Like, was he really that, you know, rude? Nightingale gripped her weapon tightly, preparing for a fight. He walked with a slight limp in the fate-lined glowstone. "Oh," she lowered her. "Thought you were a monster." "Nah, the man." "Our group just killed a Tomb Guardian back there. Too much loot. This is my second trip. Looks like we're doing better than royalty." Ah, okay, that's the slight, because she's royalty, right? So looks like we're doing better than royalty. And she says like, "Oh yeah," and she considers her options. But still, I mean, I think even though it might not be like super in character for Nightingale, I'm sure she would have found a way to just be like, "I have no time to lose with this guy," and she probably regrets it now because she kind of she got knocked around by him when he passed around. So yeah, that's it. And we go to Sleep Tight, pretty sure. Yeah, Sleep Tight. And basically they sleep, they talk again, blah blah blah, and you know, more they get to know each other more, and Nightingale is kind of trying to convince them to join her. She wants to be part of a special team. I don't remember the name, but a special team that actually adventures, and that's what she wants to do. And she kind of tries to coax them into, you know, joining her and become adventurers too. So she belittles a little bit Rook for wanting to help his parents' farm, and she has, you know, exchange with Zeke and Remi about this, and she tries to appeal to them to become adventurers. Otherwise, they also continue their way, and they realize that there are no bellicose cubes around to be seen, and the bellicose cubes are basically like an item, a magical item that restores the adventurers or something like that. That's what I understood. Maybe I'm wrong. Just tell me in the comments if I am. But from what I understood, it's like the way the supervisors give them a chance to survive and, you know, heal them without them having to be there. So it's like a cube that they touch and they actually have to pour their blood in there, and it heals them. It's like a save thing, or, you know, it's a restore thing. Just a comment like this. On the first time we meet, we get to know what a bellicose cube is. They describe the fact that we have to pour the blood in, and of course, like, Nightingale takes a knife and opens the inside of her hand to drop the blood. Why? Why do people open the inside of their hands for blood? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Like, you need your hands for everything. You're gonna combat with it. You're gonna hold your sword. Like, true, like probably Bellico's cube like will heal it, maybe. It doesn't mention this in the story, but I'm like, why would you cut your hand? Like, this is such a cliche, such a trope to be seen. Like, couldn't you just like cut, I don't know, like the outside of your elbow, right? The elbow is like one of the least sensitive places on your body. It will still bleed. I mean, just open your elbow, please, and just drop those droplets of blood in there, and it's gonna be fine, and you're not gonna suffer. Or, you know, another place like the top of your arm, like any other place that you won't use that much and that's easily accessible. I really don't understand. Like, anyways, that's the show. So basically, they eventually get to meet most of their students, most of their colleagues that are passing the test, and a lot of them are pretty banged up and wounded, and they realize that it's the step that they have to pass the gauntlet. The gauntlet is apparently the part where they have exactly the same, every team has exactly the same encounter, whereas apparently the previous part is a little bit randomized. It's a method for them to make it, I guess, more fair for every team. What I find funny in this exchange is that Rook says that he's read the study guide that was that talked about the gauntlet, and no one of the other three knows about the gauntlet. And I'm like, did you study for this? Did you did you go to school, or you just pretend to be good and you just went in the Mast and kill people and not study and know that there's a gauntlet? Like, I know it's a story tool to just, you know, see that he's clever and he's a student that really that works hard and knows his stuff. But it just, like, I mean, they could have remembered, oh yeah, the gauntlet, true, or just remember that it exists, or say like, oh yeah, I read about the gauntlet, but I don't know what it entails, what it is made of, and then Rook would have very more niche knowledge and would show his intellect and put to use the time that he has spent studying. So yeah, that's my little pet peeve of this exchange, of this story part. Mostly the story is fine. It's just that, you know, there's a little bit of, yeah, they use like kind of cliche or usual narrative devices. It's fine. I mean, it's okay. Like, it's a game. I like the system. The story for now is fine. And I will see where this will go, because I will have to play with my friends next Monday. And after that, I will be able to make a video about this encounter. So stay tuned, and thanks again for joining me in this endeavor. I hope you like it. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. I really appreciate the time that you put into this, listening to this. I know it's long videos, but I don't know, myself, I just put those kind of videos in the background when I do like the laundry, or when I drive to work. Like, it's just something that's appeasing, and you just listen to this. So I hope you have the same effect when you listen to this video, and that you can enjoy this. So take care, everyone, and hope to see you soon enough. Goodbye.